is up, guys? Levi Peterson here, back at it with another video. Today's video, I want to give everyone an update video because there's a lot of things that have changed in the fish room. So we're going to go ahead and do an update video today. I was originally planning on doing a TDL Chrome Boost video from Reef Nutrition, and we're going to go ahead and postpone that to next week because there's just a lot of things I need to update you guys on, and I feel that I need to update you guys because I was gone for 2 weeks. So we're going to give everyone a quick update on what's been taking place. Let's get to it. Okay, so as you guys probably all know, this is my non-photosynthetic reef tank. We did have a recent setback in here. The temperature actually got too hot. It was running 78 in here, and that's a little bit too hot for a lot of these NPS corals. So there's 3 or 4 gorgonians that did end up dying that I had to remove from the tank, which is always really hard and sad to do. And a lot of my gorgs, a couple of them actually, have shown some signs of dying off, and they are starting to come back, thankfully, because I figured out the problem in the tank, because I was really curious on why a lot of the gorgs were just shedding like crazy and losing their polyps and losing their exoskeleton, which is kind of really sad to watch that an animal just dies like that. But sometimes things happen and you make mistakes, and no one's perfect. So things are starting to come back here. As you can tell, you can see a lot of gorgonian problems. We did have a few die off, like I said, which is sad, but a lot of these are actually starting to come back, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, this tank was running way too hot. The summer months are coming, and it got way too hot in here, so a little bit of a bummer there. We do have some newly added gorgs. These are purple Sea Plumes, really cool. These are non-photosynthetic. We got one in the back, and then there's one in the back right there as well, the purple one behind this right there. They got beautiful white polyps. Beautiful white polyps. I don't know if you can kind of see them starting to peek out. This one has a scallop on it, which is definitely interesting. Haven't seen much like that before. I do get a lot of hitchhikers on the gorgs, but that is just an interesting hitchhiker. This is white telesto coral. This is really cool. This is from the Gulf of Mexico. And then we've got a new species of NPS over here. The polyps aren't fully extended yet, but that is a really cool NPS coral, and I'm not sure what species it is. Still trying to figure that out. Other than that, everything's doing extremely well in this tank. You can hear my dogs out in the back barking. This is red grape mackerel I added to the tank just to add a little bit of different, like, diversity to the tank, because I don't have too much mackerel in here. But other than that, everything is actually doing extremely well. And then we got the new jointed mackerel I added. Hopefully that grows out really well here. Heading over here. Sorry for the mess. This is my macro LT tank. We got a few Sargassum Crabs. Kind of barely see them. There's one up top there as well. They came in on a piece of sargassum that I got, which is kind of cool. And they're micro crabs, so I added them in here. We got a Ceron shrimp. I believe there's 2 in here. Not sure where the other one is at the moment. But yeah, that is a macro LT tank, 3.5 gallons. This is the newest addition. The tank isn't new, but the stuff inside is. We redid this tank because I wanted something a little bit different here. This is my Tampa Bay tank, I guess you could call it, or Gulf of Mexico tank. We got some cool macroalgae, codium, red bladed macro, and then there's some sargassum. The sargassum tops just kind of fell apart, which is actually normal because macroalgae are not used to being thrown into a new system, and the parameters are probably a little bit different. So I probably shocked it up, but these will eventually grow back. I've done my research on them. And then there is a bunch of hydroids on these because they're wild collected. We got more of those gorgs in here, so these will probably end up going to the non-photosynthetic tank whenever I clear some space out and move some things around. Just a lot of different pinfish. We got a spot tail pin, just a normal pinfish, white grunt, and there's a green file, which is really cool. Trying to grow him out, and hopefully we can get him into the non-photosynthetic reef tank soon. Then we got a really cool goby down here. Definitely probably my favorite fish in the tank. Then we got these white hermit crabs. These are actually really interesting hermit crabs. I haven't seen much like them, so I grabbed a few while I was at it. Really cool creatures. I think that's about all in this tank. We're running over to the touch tank here. We did have a die-off in here. The water got too low and the salinity was way too high for these creatures. This guy is actually, he's a lone survivor except for the pencil urchin. 2 urchins died. Pink Mexican urchin died, as well as the larger urchin, that green one that you guys probably remember, hopefully. Short spine's still alive and it's getting its spikes back. We do have some type of decorated crab buried in the sand right there. There's a starfish right there. You can kind of see partial like a partial piece of him right there. He's a sand sifter, so he's below sand. Brittle star is out. I'm not sure why. He's under the rock, where the pencil urchin was. And I'm not sure what species of chocolate chip that is. It came to me as a chocolate chip, so I'm not sure. That is what I know what a chocolate chip looks like. That's just a standard chocolate chip starfish. Spider crab down there, and there is another decorator crab right there. There you go. And then the flounder is, of course, trying to find his eyes for you guys. Right there, you can see his eyeballs right there, and he's right there. This tank, we'll talk about that in a later video. Over here, anemone died in this tank, which probably guessing because the water got a little too low and the salinity got too high. New anemone coming soon, because these skunk clowns love themselves in anemone. And then right now I'm just trying to grow out some different species of macro in there. Axolotl is doing excellent. He's growing really rapidly, which is normal. Eventually, obviously, this tank is going to be too small for him, so we will have to figure out something in the future. These are some new sponges I forgot to add when I was talking about the NPS tank earlier. A huge orange sponge. That thing is actually really cool, and it's actually doing really good right now. I'm a little bit shocked coming straight from the ocean that a lot of this didn't actually just die off, because it's just such a shock going into a different system, different parameters, stuff that they're not used to. Got a yellow sponge down here, a small yellow ball sponge. There's just orange sponges in the back there, and then there's another yellow sponge in the back. And this guy has some like encrusting zoanthid stuff on it, so that's really cool. I call it a Spider-Man sponge. That stuff is like blue at night. It's really cool, and actually kind of has little polyps that come out of it, so it's really cool, almost like a spider sponge with just different colors. Other than that, all my other sponges are doing extremely well. This guy has a little bit of cyano on it. I'm guessing that's because that area has no flow. So I will have to get into taking care of that soon. And then we got some new cardinal fish added. Those are really cool, orange stripes. Hopefully they color up soon. And there is 2 anthias in here now too, just waiting for them to kind of become a little more friendly and come out more often. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'll throw a short montage, but other than that, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to be the fish and keep reefing. We will see you next week.